Hey, I know everyone's out there. We had another beautiful weekend in Hawaii, and gosh, good luck. All right, inventory's getting a little better. Rates, they're steady. They're high, but they're steady. Don't worry about that. Remember what I've said before. That first mortgage rate you get, it's not going to be your last. There's a really good chance that rates will come down at some point in the next year to year and a half, and you'll refinance. I've done that with every home I've owned. Hey, it's Larry Gonzales over here at Align Mortgage with your Mortgage Market Minute. And this minute is overshadowed by what's going on across the world, all right? Russia invaded Ukraine, and I know I've been talking about this and, what was this going to mean for our housing market, certainly our economy, but beyond that, what does this mean for the lives of the people who are in Ukraine? People have already been killed. I have clients, and I was talking to today, and their families trying to get out of Ukraine. So, before we go any further into this, I just want to say, please say your prayers for those in Ukraine, and really everyone who's innocent involved here, and pray that smarter people prevail, people who value life more than the people who are in power are valuing life right now. So what is happening though is having an effect on our market. So the before today, interest rates had gotten to the highest they had been in over 2 years, and today they kind of come down a little bit, but really they've gone up so much they didn't come down enough to really make a big difference. And we'll see what happens. The stock market, I don't even pay attention to that. You're best probably not even looking at that, because that's just a reaction, overreaction, and you got to kind of take the bigger picture there. But what does this all mean? So interest rates, again, they're up. Inventory, steady, not really increasing, but should be increasing here in the near future. And then prices are still going up, and I'll get into each of those here. So inventory, Redfin came out with a report. They said on housing and said that January was the most competitive month on record for housing. Okay, and the reason for that is a lack of inventory and a lot of buyers. Okay, we had a new home sales report that came out yesterday, and that showed a 4.5% month-over-month decline in the number of new homes sold. Year over year, we're 19% down. So a year ago in January, 993 new houses were sold. This January, 801,000. All right, this is across the country, but that is a lot of homes. That's a big decrease, and we're only going to have more home buyers as we go through the next 5 to 10 years. You're going to have more home buyers coming into the market. So those are two things that you got to pay attention to with the inventory. Inventory is making the market very competitive. As a matter of fact, in areas like ours, Seattle, kind of not Sacramento, but kind of Sacramento, Seattle, San Francisco, 80% of all homes sold, all right, had bidding wars. All right, that's a lot, and I'm seeing that here. Matter of fact, I just golfed with a friend who he just bought a home in Coalina, and 20 cash offers. 20 cash offers. That's crazy. All right, that's the market we're in. All right, so here's another interesting note. Refinances are down 56% year over year. Yet, 50% of all mortgages this last week were refinances. So a lot of people are taking advantage of the equity they have in their home to do multiple things. Maybe buy investment properties, maybe pay college tuition, pay off high interest credit cards, and high interest student loans. So really, that was a very interesting piece of data that I read about today. So 50% of all mortgages right now are refinances. You would think with rates being up over a point that there would be fewer, and there are fewer, but there's still a lot of people who are taking advantage of really the decrease in the overall monthly out-of-pocket expenses by doing a refinance because they have a lot of equity in their homes. All right, so let's talk about home prices. All right, this week the Case-Shiller Home Price Appreciation Index, the gold standard for home price appreciation across the nation, came out. And we were basically steady in January. Actually, this was for December. We were steady in December with basically the previous month. It looks like prices might be ticking up again. All right, 0.9% appreciation month over month. 18.8% appreciation year over year. That is a lot of appreciation. Okay, and we had a new leader in month over month appreciation in December, and it was one of my old duty stations, San Diego. San Diego is probably the one place in the mainland that is very much like ours when it comes to appreciation. And it was the top appreciation month over month in the nation last month in December, and that was 1.8%. So you can expect that we're about the same here in Hawaii. So home prices, expect them to go up. I just told you, dude, 20 offers, all right, 20 cash offers on a home in Ko'olina. Expect that to continue because people have money. All right, does it make it too competitive to buy? No, it doesn't. It just means you have to be working with realtors, all right, who basically they're kind of like your attorney, all right? They're the ones that they're going to win your case to buy a home. The better your attorney, the better chance you have of getting a home. That's why it's so important that you don't just pick up the first realtor you see, all right? You gotta have a realtor who knows this market, who has had success in this market, and has a reputation for closing loans, not closing loans, but for getting their clients in homes. And you may not know who they are, but guess who does? That's right, Watash. This guy does, all right? I can certainly help you that because I work with the best realtors on the island. All right, that's about all I have for the mortgage market minute. A lot going on. Prices up, inventory steady, maybe increasing, interest rates up. Hey, they're not going down. Just accept that. But they're still really, really good. All right, that's all I have. Pray for our world. Pray for peace. All right, because we need it. Because life's pretty damn good. All right.